This is a super easy tutorial for beginners on how to make an open and close GUI in Roblox Studio. So the premise of this video, all we're going to be doing is this is our main frame. Okay, this is the frame that we are going to be opening and closing. You can see that we have a close button, and on the outside we have our open button, which literally just has an open button in it. So I'll show you the little structure now. So we have our screen GUI, underneath it we have our main frame, which is this one, which is the one we're going to be opening and closing. Inside that we have our close button, and that's all we have. Then in our open frame, we simply have just the frame to house it in and the open button. This is all you're going to need to make this work, as long as you have a close button, an open button, and something that you just want to make visible and invisible over again. So, first step, really simple, go into your screen GUI and you want to make a local script. I'm just going to rename mine. I'm going to call mine open close script. So now all we want to do is we're just going to delete the print hello world, and we're going to start defining some variables. So this one's going to be for our main GUI. So first of all, we need to target our actual GUI, the thing that we want to open and close. So we're going to say local GUI equals script.parent.mainframe. So here we're going script.parent, which is our screen GUI, .mainframe, which is our main frame. Then we need to get our close button inside the GUI. So we say local close button equals GUI.close button. So that's GUI.close button. Then we're going to fetch our open GUI, which is our little open button on the left hand side of our screen. So we're going to say local open frame equals script.parent.openFrame. So that's script.parent.openFrame. Next, we're going to specify the open button, which is local open button equals open frame.openButton. So that's open frame.openButton. Next, we need to simply make a failsafe. So we're going to call this booleans, and we're going to say local is open equals false. Now, that might not make a lot of sense to you, but you'll see in a minute. What we're going to do is we're going to make what I like to call a little switch catch. I don't know if that's the right thing, but that's just what I've always called it. And it's basically where you check the specific state of the variable, and if it reaches a certain condition, like for example, if is open equals false, then we're going to open up the frame. So let's start with our main code. So first of all, we're going to get our open button. So we're going to say open button dot mouse button one click. Now, mouse button one click isn't actually just for PC. This will work on phone or console, as long because it's all registered in the same sort of like way. I don't really know how to describe it, but mouse button one click essentially means a tap on iPhone or something, you know. So then we're going to connect and function. So all we're doing here is we're checking whether open, just ignore that code assist keeps coming up and it's being stupid. So what this means is as soon as someone clicks on our open button, which is right here, this is what's going to happen after we click on this button. Okay, what do we want to happen? So what we want to do is we want to check if is open equals false. Because if it's false, so if it's not open, if this isn't open, we're going to make it true. So it is open, so we know that it is open, and then we're going to make it visible. So we're going to say if is open is equal to false, and make sure you do the two equal signs. Then we're going to say is open equals true. And we're going to get our GUI, so our main frame GUI, this is what we want to make visible. So we're going to say GUI.visible equals true. Then we also want our open button to disappear after we've opened this, because it wouldn't really make a lot of sense to keep it open. So then we're just going to say open frame, oh my god, we're going to say open frame.visible is equal to false. Cool. So that's our first function done. Next, we need to make the close button work as well. So we're going to say close button, and you'll find that this function is a lot like the last one we just made. mouse button one click, connect function, and then we're basically going to reverse the entire roles. We're going to say if isOpen is equal to true, then isOpen equals false, GUI.visible equals false, openFrame.visible equals true. And that is the entire script. And so all we need to really do now to make it work is go onto our mainframe, and we're going to scroll down in the properties tab, and we're going to turn off visibility. So now all we're left with is our open button. So I'm going to hit play now. And so now, if we just click on our open button, it disappears and our main GUI pops up. And now if we do the opposite, the alternative happens. Our main GUI disappears and our open button reappears. And you can do this over and over and over again, and it works just like that. So if this video did help you at all, please make sure to subscribe, leave a like on the video, and comment if you need help with anything. I really like helping you guys out, and if I can in any way, then just let me know.